Hello and welcome to week 2 of my 12 weeks of Halloween for 2022. This is a cute little box that I've used quite a few celebration items. So I wanted to get this one early in the series. So just in case you hadn't picked up these 3 celebration items, you still have a chance to do that before August 31st. So can you see the 3 items that are celebration? Let me show you what's inside. So we have a Hostess cupcake and it's green, so I thought, okay, that could be Halloween because there's not Halloween candy really out yet. So I'm still trying to just go through just random things that I can find at my local grocery store or online. So these I found at Walmart. They're called dinosaur cakes, although there's nothing on the wrapper that says anything about dinosaurs. So I think just because they're green. So I thought it was fun and it would be appropriate for Halloween. So there is that. And let me put these off to the side and let me show you some supplies we're using. So first up for celebration, we're using the Hippest Hippos, along with the dies that I'll show you in just a second. Oh, here we go. There's the hippo dies. So we're using this little cutie right here, the little ballerina, and we've got her in her little costume with the little glasses. I don't know, I thought it was cute. And then we're also using the silver and gold 6x6 specialty paper. This is the 3rd celebration item. So these 3 items, you can get each of them for free with a $50 order. Sorry about that. So if you wanted all 3 of these, you could place a $150 order and get all 3 of these for free, and you would also get $15 in free merchandise of anything that you want. So there is those. We're also using the Scary Cute bundle. I'm using the Trick or Treat You're So Sweet, along with a couple of dies that I already have pulled out from here. And we're also using the layering circles. So I've got the hippo and the glasses from Scary Cute dies, the tag and the 3 smallest bats. And then we've got our 2 circles from the layering circles. And this is something that I've been working on so I can have little charts to show you so it's easier for you to know which circles I'm using. So these actually go from largest to smallest. For years I kind of just went from smallest to largest, but I mean they're labeled now. So yeah, so this is they go A through H on here, and so this is C, which is 2 3/8. And then we're also using C in the scalloped, 2 9/16. So I'm going to eventually load these up on my blog, and you can download them and save them. I mean, of course, I guess you could print them, but they are on black chipboard. So yeah, so there's that. And I have most of the die cutting done, and also the coloring. So I wanted to be able to make this short and sweet. So we have a piece of a basic black cardstock. Pardon my reach, I'm just grabbing my blends. Here we go. So the basic black, which is the bottom of our box, this is 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay, and then the designer paper, which I'm going to turn over so there's not too much of a glare. This is what I wanted to show you. This is 4 13/16 inches square. Don't freak out because I'm going to show you. So there are 15 little dash marks between the 4 and the 5. So all you have to do is count over 13, or you can count backwards. This is 15, 14, and 13. So you're going to mark it right, place it right up there, which is right after 4 3/4, and it's right before 4 7/8. So it's right there in the middle. So if you counted from the 4 over to 13, you would end up right there, okay? And that is so our box will fit nice and snug. On the base of our box, we are going to score at 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. So 1.5, 1.5, and 1.5. There we go. And then on the designer paper, we're going to do 3/4 of an inch. So this is really thin paper because it's our designer paper, and so you want to use the larger end of your stylus for designer paper. Otherwise, you could rip right through it. So we're doing 3/4 of an inch on all 4 sides, and that's it. And I'm just going to kind of fold backwards on all of these to prevent any cracking on the top of our box. So if it happens, if the paper or the specialty paper does crack, it will be on the inside and nobody will see it. So now we can take our bone folder, and you want to give a really good crease on all of those score lines. You don't want to press as hard on the designer paper because you could, again, tear it. So you want to be light on your scores and light on your creasing. There we go. Okay, so base of our box. It doesn't matter where you start. You're just going to do 2 opposite sides. And we're just going to cut straight up on the edge of that rectangle, fold it back, and then just cut out that score line. Oops, I didn't get that very straight. There we go. Oh, come on, darling. There we go. And then right over here, and I'm just cutting out that score line, and then pull to the inside if it will, because that way if it tears, it'll be on the inside. But also, if it won't pull, then just snip it again. Okay, so we'll do the same thing, and I'm going just to the side of that score line. So now you can see the score line is left on that tab. Can you see it right here? I don't think so. Come on, focus. There you go. You can see it a little bit. Maybe you can see it better over here. Yeah, see how that I left that score line there? And then now I'm just going to cut it off, and then maybe let's just snip. There we go. And one more here. And then we'll also do the same thing for the lid. 2 opposite sides. Come up, and then I do like to fold this under so I don't accidentally cut something I'm not supposed to. This video is a little late. I've been extremely busy and also not as productive as I would like to be because I'm still recovering from COVID. I tell you, this 3rd bout with COVID really kicked me in the butt, and I'm doing great. My energy level is way down, and so I'm having to pick and choose what I can do on what day because it seems like I can only get one thing done a day. Okay, so I am going to try and use, let me bring this in first. Let's go ahead and put our little label together. So I stamped and colored our little ballerina hippo with smoky slate combo, and I think I used the light Highland Heather. You can use the light or the dark, whatever you want. And I just did the tips of her little ballet shoes and her tutu and her fingernails. And then here's the 2 circles that I did, basic white, Highland heather. There's the label that I cut out. I stamped with the Scary Cute stamp set. I die cut the glasses, and I did put sticker sheet on the back of that. So all I have to do is remove this backing and put her little glasses on, which are so stinking cute. And then for the bats, I'm going to move this off to the side. For the bats, I took a strip. Here's the glasses. I just took a strip and I put some adhesive sheet on the back of that. So I took a piece of basic black cardstock and I took our washi tape. It comes in a 4-pack. And of course, wouldn't you know that I have managed to lose the purple one that I'm going to use. I see it. It fell on the floor. I'll get it in a minute. And so I took the tape and I just laid it out onto the basic black cardstock. And I just ran 2 strips of it. And then I took the little bats and I just laid them on there. And they just fit on 1 width of that tape. You might have to tape them down on your Big Shot. But then I ran them through, and so then now we have 3 little sparkly bats. So I'm going to move these over because I need my silicone mat to, 1, get that started, and 2, yep, I knew that was going to happen, kind of help me to use, come on, help me use the Stamp and Seal. I'm refusing to give up on this. So sometimes if you start too close to the edge of the cardstock, it'll rip it. If you push too hard, it'll rip. So I'm just trying to gently lay some of this down. I do want to get right, not all the way up to the fold, but I want to make sure that I'm getting this corner section right here. Come on. Ugh. Okay, I think it just takes practice. I do okay with the regular seal, but this one seems to be a little different. So just practice. It really is a light touch. Look how good it's going now. There we go. And so now I can just pull these up and we're going to build our walls. And then this one, I got too close to the edge. So now I can, there we go. You can also use tear and tape, liquid glue. The seal is a little faster, but use whatever you want. And you could also use glue dots on the lid. And so I just want to put my liquid glue here. And then I want to put it around the box the way it's going to end up. There we go. And push those in and bring the lid down. So I want to build it around the box, adhere it around the box to try to get a really snug fit. So then we'll lay these down and do a little bit of our liquid glue. The liquid glue here on the lid also gives me the option to slide it around in case, oops, you have to give it a second to grab. So there we go. Okay, so now I can bring it off and just kind of hold on to those for a second. I had some clothespins I was using to help me with this, but I don't know where those are. So we'll stick our little treat in there and our lid goes on just like that. Now we can build our little image here. So I'm going to put this down just with some liquid glue. And then I've got dimensionals on everything else. So we'll kind of put this down in the center. And then I'm going to take and put just the ittiest dot of glue on the back of these. I haven't even had a second to redo my nails, so clean and unpainted is what you get. Okay, and then I want to fold it kind of in half and then lay it down, and then I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a press. Now these I'm making are for a craft fair. I've got craft fair coming up. I think this one needs a little bigger dot. I've got craft fair coming up on October 1st, and I'm gonna be at the Holy Trinity Presbyterian Church off of Nacogdoches, and I'm going to get some advertisement made for that and probably set up an event, and then I can put pictures of the items that I'm gonna have and give you all the details about where. It's free, it's outside. I'm pretty sure it's from 10 to 3. It's a Saturday. So you can come out with the kids and this is the first craft fair since the pandemic, so I'm really excited about it. I've missed doing them. So I also already have my November show scheduled, and I will get you some information about that too, because I don't remember the exact date. It's the weekend before Halloween. All right, so this one is going to go near the top and almost hanging off. And we're going to let me grab that tape that I dropped. Let me see if I can get it. Come on. Behave, please. I'm doing a video. Shoot, I might have to edit a video again if I can't get this. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. This comes in a 4-pack. Oh my gosh. So you've got Highland Heather, Old Olive, Pumpkin Pie, and Basic Black. So you saw me use the black. You saw I used the green and the orange earlier, and now I am just going to, this is how I'm measuring this. I want it to be in the center of the banner. So it needs to be about right there, okay? And I'm just gonna put it to the edge and then bring it over. Try to be straight. Those lines might be a little difficult to make it straight, but here we go. And then I'm just gonna snip this off flush with the edge of the box. And then this is gonna go right on top. Just like that. Super stinking cute. They're quick and simple. A super easy box. And you could decorate them however you wanted on the front. And so here we go. We've used all 4 colors of the glitter washi tape. So this is week 2 of my 2022 12 weeks of Halloween, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thanks so much. Bye.